talked about how Cosmopolitan magazine, they wanted to be the Playboy of women. They openly admit that we lied to a generation of women just to sell you products. We created this fantasy world. The Cosmo Girl, at least in the beginning, before a lot of women began to buy into it, the Cosmo Girl was just a sexual fantasy. She was a marketer's dream, however. She would work hard, she was on the pill, and she would get an abortion. They weren't going to have to fire her for being pregnant because she was never going to get pregnant. She didn't press for working women's rights. She didn't press for family rights. She didn't press for child care. She just worked hard and for the corporation. Basically, she was a man. If you can convince a woman that everything is about her, then she has to buy a whole bunch of stuff to make herself so wonderful. Why was Cosmos so successful? Because it attracted advertisers. Why did it attract advertisers? Because it worked.
A huge shout out to Kevin Samules, man. One thing that I appreciated about Kevin Samules was, he didn't just have talking points. A lot of his stuff that he spoke about was actually like research. He did his own research. And as we have seen, especially in the later years, unfortunately, it was after he passed away. But we're starting to see a lot of this stuff play out. A lot of information that he spoke about, now it seems like it's being put on the forefront. Everybody that he spoke to, especially the women, because if we're being honest, those were the people that wanted to negate and argue with what that man was saying. But now you have these exact same type of individuals going out here, using his talking points, taking his template, and monetizing off of it. Like, the gig is up, man. It's unfortunate because the gig is up, but we've been telling these young ladies since I can honestly remember, men don't care about this mess. Like the makeup, the eyelashes, the wigs, the weave, the long nails, like all of this stuff was put out there just to get your money. And they're continuing to take your money. But if you look at most of these young ladies' lives, they are losing hundreds of $1,000s dead. No man, no husband in their lives, no children, more depressed, more overweight than ever. I just have one question. When are we going to wake up?